Skill mapping is used to visualize strengths and weaknesses of UX professionals, both individually and within teams. The output of this mapping activity is a skill map, which takes the form of a radar chart. Each axis represents a UX skill, with the value corresponding to the competency of that skill. If I have a skill map using the same scale for each team member, I can stack them to create a map that represents the team's capabilities. There are 3 common uses for skill mapping in UX. The first is understanding a team's makeup. When stacking the entire team's individual skill maps on top of each other, I can easily recognize gaps in the team's overall skill set. This will help me understand if the team needs additional resources or if we need to bring in additional team members to cover those areas. It also helps me recognize the strengths of that team, which allows me to assign projects accordingly. You can also use skill mapping when hiring new team members. Consider having candidates rate themselves in each skill to give you a rough estimate of what their shape will be and how they'll fit in with the rest of the team. You could also create an initial skill map for the candidate after you have a clearer picture of their capabilities from the interview. Keep in mind, though, that skill maps created in the hiring process are just estimates, and they should be completed again collaboratively with the team once the new hire joins. And finally, use skill maps individually to help track your own career progression, either as part of a yearly review with a manager or just for your own assessment. Track your progress over time, usually a year, and recognize where you've grown. Based on the skill map, you can decide which areas to grow and compare those to your previous rankings. Keep in mind that your goal isn't to be a perfect circle on the radar chart. Create realistic goals and focus on where you'd like to grow in 1 year's time. If you're a specialist, maybe that's growing from a 3 to a 5 in a specific research methodology. If you're a generalist, maybe it's growing from a 2 to a 3 in multiple areas. Either way, you have a goal to work toward. Try one of these methods for skill mapping to help better understand your own skills and the skills of your team as a whole.